Okay, hello and welcome back. I'm just Donna, your streamer for the time being, and we are playing World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, which is basically a re-release of the third expansion of World of Warcraft. I had to actually count because I couldn't remember for sure. I thought it was fourth, but then I'm like, no wait, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm. So that's third. Fourth would be Mists of Pandaria. I beat up one of my fingernails. So, I started out as a Worgen, as you saw on the main screen, a Worgen Hunter. I named her just Donna, but in my head her name is really Artemia. But when I tried to use that name, it was taken. I'm so mad. So, I finished the Worgen. It took me 3 2-hour sessions to complete the Worgen starting zone. And then another 2 2-hour sessions to do Westfall, which technically was below my level, but I love the story in Westfall, so I did it anyway. And now I'm going on to Redridge, which is also the hero's called is for Duskwood, not Redridge. But that's also a little under my level, but it's another zone where I really enjoy the story, so that's why I'm doing it. And probably by the time I get to Duskwood, I'll be over leveled for that as well. But again, it's got a good story, and it actually has some relevance to Worgen, so kind of a good idea to go ahead and play through that zone anyway, just for that. And then from there, you're supposed to go to Northern Stranglethorn, but I may only do part of that. I'm not sure how long Redridge is going to take, because technically Westfall only took me 1.5 sessions, but I filled up the second half of the session doing some side content in Westfall. I think with Redridge, there is side content. I mean, there isn't really an MS2 like there is for Final Fantasy XIV, but there are quests that you can skip that you don't really have to do, but you know, you're going to those areas anyway, so may as well. And it's good to see that my stream is keeping up with my game. I was having trouble with that when I was playing A Fairy's Tale not just this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. So that if you notice, if people are watching this on YouTube and you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see that there's 2 second half of Silas routes on A Fairy's Tale. The first one is my initial playthrough of it, where the stream got stuck on one screen, and then the second is basically my second time through the second half of Silas's story route to so you can actually see what's happening and not just hear me read it. So I didn't want to just remove the first video because it does have my initial genuine reactions to what happened in the story, but I also want people to see the new backgrounds and any new characters that are introduced. So I don't know if people noticed, but there was people in Stormwind from Darkmoon Faire, which apparently on retail it's the first full week of the month, but apparently for Classic it's a different week, which makes sense. They're not trying to do both at the same time. So when I finished the Worgen starting zone, Darkmoon Faire was up, so I visited. And in later versions, there's actually a mount you can grab up here, so you're not walking all the way down to the main Faire area. Worgens start out with a dog as their companion, as their hunter pet, as their hunters. But once you get to a certain level, I think it was 18, you can have 2 pets tamed without having to stick one in a stable. So I tamed a crab, which turns out it's a tenacity pet, which is basically the tank spec for pets. And the other 2 specs are ferocity and cunning. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the 2. They're more DPS rather than tank based. And once you get to a certain level, it doesn't really matter what, I mean, obviously, considering the content I'm doing, I'm way over level for it anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I, what kind of pet I have out, but once you get to content that is a bit more challenging, it's a good idea to have a pet that can tank and basically take attention off of you. So yeah, so these are just random people. It's a sandbox, it's for kids to play. And you can hop on these, which I'm not going to. Alliance citizen, alliance citizen. There's no one standing here. There's usually a couple, sometimes there's 2 NPCs standing here. So, there are actually quests you can do each time Darkmoon Faire is up for the various professions. And it'll give you profession points, skill points, but you need to have at least a level 75 in your profession, which I don't have that for any of them except for first aid, and I don't have enough cloth for that. But this guy, Kronos, he will give you quests for first aid and skinning, and when first aid is folded into tailoring, then it's just skinning. And then there's actually a quest giver for tailoring right at the entrance to the fair. And then there's, oh right, there's a guy over here. He gives you quests for leatherworking, engineering, and I think jewel crafting. Yeah, him. No, mining. Leatherworking, engineering, and mining. Different ones. And some of the crafting quests you have to actually have get other materials from outside the fair. You can't buy them in the fair, so you'd have to either know what you need to buy and bring it with you, or pick up the quest and then find out from there what you need. She has a quest for alchemy, tailoring. Yeah, tailoring was at the entrance. I've done this too many times. No, they don't have a quest. And then blacksmithing actually is way here at the end. Next week I might stream an extra day because FF14 is going to start their early access for their next expansion, so they'll be down for 2 days for maintenance to prepare for it. So what am I gonna do? Yeah, this guy gives you a blacksmithing quest. Oh, and there's also a guy that gives you archaeology, and then fishing is actually here, and then cooking actually is over near Kronos, the Tauren dude. I think the fishing... Oh, and the Tauren dude also gives you the fishing quest. I don't generally do the fishing quest because, in my opinion, it's a pain in the butt. So then these 2 portals will take you back to wherever you take the portal to get to Darkmoon Faire. The other one, the Horde one, is for Mulgore, near Thunder Bluff, where the Tauren capital. So yeah, Mists of Pandaria introduced Pandaren, which the Pandaren starting zone, you don't actually pick your faction, because Pandaren can be Horde or Alliance, until the end of the starting zone. And then you go to Orgrimmar or Stormwind to report to the leader of whichever faction you picked. So that's interesting. So that's I think that's part of the reason why I'd like to do the Pandaren starting zone. And whichever leader that you pick, he basically tells you, you know, the Pandaren who went to the other side are going to be your enemy now. You can't rely on them. You can only rely on the Alliance or the Horde, which feels a bit extreme, but considering what's been going on for however many years since the orcs showed up in Azeroth, basically, it's understandable if frustrating. And that's part of the reason my brother stopped playing when Battle for Azeroth dropped, because it was just rehashing the same damn thing. You know, with Warlords of Draenor, the Alliance and the Horde united, and same with the Legion, and then Battle for Azeroth, they're at each other's throats again. And it's like, you can't stay united, you have to have a common enemy, and if you don't have a common enemy, you go after each other? Come on! So, Warlords of Draenor. I'm trying to remember if it introduced any new classes or races. I don't think so. I mean, with Burning Crusade introduced Blood Elves and Draenei. Wrath of the Lich King introduced Death Knights. Cataclysm introduced Worgen and Goblins. Mass of Pandaria introduced Pandarans. Warlords of Draenor, no, didn't really introduce any classes. Legion introduced Demon Hunters. And then Battle for Azeroth has introduced allied races, and quite a few of those actually. So, but a lot of them are actually basically reskins of existing races. They're just different customizations. Okay, so we're finally in Redridge. That was a long walk. Bit of a climb.
Well met.
Heroes Call, Redridge Mountains. Heard Westfall was in some deep duty. Parker doesn't even turn to face you. No, we got our own set of problems here. See them gnolls out there? Looks like they're acting up again. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. So Parker's yardstick. Belt of unsolvable problems. That's an intellect belt in this cloth anyway. Duty booties. Duty boots. Those are intellect. So this is my best upgrade.
Be careful.
The only proper upgrade. Still assessing the threat. Damn worthless gnolls are up to no good. I can feel it in my bones. Gnoll activity in the area has tripled in the past 2 weeks. I fear they may be mounting up to make an assault on Lakeshire. I need you to head to each of the gnoll camps of this area and gather any information that you come across. Check the camps directly north of here, east of here, and southeast of here. Bring back whatever you find. Quest objectives: steal the gnoll battle plans, gnoll orders, and gnoll strategy guide. You will be able to choose one of these. Yowling Cloak, that's intellect. Boots of the Prolific Sire, that's agility. And Belt of the Suns, which is male, and it's strength anyway, and I got a new bag. Okay. Yeah, so I cleared out my bags quite a bit. Because I knew I was going to be getting a lot more stuff. I can hear my crab walking. It's funny. Okay, so Darcy Parker and Libby Parker. Don't even have flavor text.
Good day to you.
Franks and beans. I need your help, Worgen. Our rations have run out and the guards are getting hungry. They're clamoring for my world-famous franks and beans, but I have no ingredients on hand. Would you be a darling and help me out? I need some Gortus kidneys, condor giblets, and tarantula eyes. Find Gortus, condors, and tarantulas near the tower. Just look around. Collect 4 tarantula eyes, 4 condor giblets, and 4 Gortus kidneys.
Have a good one.
And I'll get money as a reward, which is good. I could always use money. Wanted, Redridge Knolls. By order of the Stormwind Royal Guard, all knolls of the region known as Three Corners in the southwestern corner of Redridge Mountains are wanted dead. Should you dispatch of the knolls of the region, report your victory to Watch Captain Parker at Tower Watch. Kill any 15 Redridge Knolls in the Three Corners region of Redridge Mountains. You'll be able to choose one of these rewards. Watch Captain's Cloak, which is an agility cloak. Tower Watch Bracers, which are cloths for their intellect, and Royal Guard Breastplate, which is mail, so I can't wear it, and it has strength on it anyway. Okay. So, the nice thing about the Franks and Beans quest is sometimes the drop rate in World of Warcraft sucks, but for the Franks and Beans quest,
I need a target.
it's actually pretty, it's a guaranteed drop. So I just need to kill 4 condors, 4 Gortus, 4 tarantulas, and I'll get everything I need. So, and I picked up that wanted quest because I'm going to be killing these guys anyway, so may as well get quest credit for it. So, trying to remember. So I think it's actually further this way. Yeah, I see something sparkling. So this is basically the only time you see hunters actually use pole arms when the mobs get too close. But my sibling liked, oh right, Mrs. Pandora also introduced the monk class. So my sibling really liked the monk class because you actually used the staff as a weapon. It wasn't just a stat stick on your back basically, which is what it usually ended up being for casters. Priests, mages, warlocks, they usually ended up just having intellect staves on their backs, and they didn't actually use them in their casting animation. Unlike FS14, where you use whatever weapon you have on hand, whether it's a wand or a staff, and it's usually one of the two if you're a caster, unless you're playing an arcanist, or summoner, or scholar. Right, I was too close. Too close, real too close. Oh, yeah, I suppose, don't need to attack you. I want to tame. Oh, there's actually a rare fox in Redridge that I want to tame. It's a black fox. So I'm gonna name it Zorro. Because that's what Zorro means fox in Spanish. So the hero Zorro is basically a black fox. Because he dresses all in black. Oh, right, I can't skin those anyway. Alright. Okay. So that's all the tarantula eyes. So yes, content warning for spiders. Though you probably guessed that there were going to be spiders since I had to kill tarantulas. Okay, so that's... Oh, there's another one. Yeah, if you're arachnophobic, I apologize. I do not have any mods to change the appearance of spiders, because they don't generally bother me, at least not the versions in this game. Other games are a little more realistic, and I think that's part of the reason my sibling couldn't get into Lord of the Rings online, is because there were spiders and they were actually pretty realistic. But there's generally two spider designs in World of Warcraft. There's these tarantulas, and there's also ones that look probably a bit closer to the reality. Yep. I would have to look up where that black fox is. It's not like solid, like deep black, but I mean, it's a black fox. Of course I want it. There's also, there was another, there was a cat that I saw someone else had in, I think they were standing by the bank in Stormwind, and I saw the cat, and I was like, I want it. So I asked them, and they're like, yeah, it's in Northrend. And I'm like, bugger. And it's actually what's called a spirit beast, so you actually need to have beast mastery as your specialization in order to tame it and have it out and use it. So, and it's very hard to get. Some rares pop up pretty frequently, others not so much. And this particular pet, there's actually several different spawn points in that zone. And I remember when I first went to look for it, I went to the nearest spawn point, and I looked down, and there it was. It was up and just waiting to be tamed. So of course my heart started pounding, and I just started, I quickly dismissed my pet and started taming it. And so I've heard stories from other players who took forever to actually find it and be able to tame it. And I'm like, man, I lucked out. Because right when I decided to go ahead and look for it, there it was. Look, a rabbit. But yeah, at the time I didn't realize how stinking lucky I was to actually see it. Okay. Oh, I need a lot more gnolls for that quest. Okay, so it's actually, oh, right there behind me. So I need 4 more gnolls. You'll do.
Target.
One more. Oh. I doubt heal count. Nope, didn't count. But yeah, there's all kinds of rares all over the place if you know where to look and what to look for. Okay, that's all of them. So I should actually ding 20 when I turn in these quests. So this is where I need to go to turn in the quest to Solomon. But you skip all of these quests if you just go straight there. And so you miss out on experience. And you're running through the area anyway, so may as well. So just as a heads up, if you're watching this on YouTube, you are watching a VOD. You are not watching the actual live stream, because I happened to watch the premiere that I scheduled last week, and someone commented on the video as if they're trying to talk to me, and it's like, no, this is pre-recorded. If you want to actually watch this live, you need to watch on Twitch, and
See you
at this
later.
point in time,
Safe
there we go, level 20 and giddy up. Oh, I forgot to actually read the text. I keep doing that, I keep forgetting. I got distracted. That's Dark Blade, where is it? Dual wield, that's running wild. Here we go. But yeah, if you want to actually watch this live and you're watching this on YouTube at the moment, I usually stream World of Warcraft on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock Pacific time. Whether that's daylight or standard, it will always be 12 o'clock Pacific, because I'm on West Coast. I usually go for about 2 hours, maybe longer, depending on how I'm feeling and what's happening in the game. If you want to watch me live stream the visual novels, that's on Sundays at 12 o'clock Pacific. I'm very predictable. Next week I may stream Thursday as well, because FF14 will be down, and it's like, why not just stream some more? But I'm not guaranteeing Thursday. I'm definitely guaranteeing Wednesday, because FF14 will be down Wednesday and Thursday. Still assessing the threat. Did you find the Knoll plans? I knew it! Looks like Yowler is behind this uprising, which is incredible, because we keep killing gnolls named Yowler. Don't know how many sons the original Yowler had, but it's got to be close to 100. It looks like we got ourselves another Yowler to kill. This is excellent. This was the one I wanted. Watch Captain Parker hands you a report. Here it is, Jasona. Take my report to Lakeshire, located north of this tower, and deliver it to Magistrate Solomon. Inform him that we need a more comprehensive solution for dealing with the gnolls. Suggest explosives, lots of explosives. And stick to the road if you know what's good for you. What's good for you is staying alive, by the way. In case you didn't know what was good for you, you now know. Oh, never mind. Deliver Parker's report to Magistrate Solomon at Lakeshire and Redridge. We need to report to him anyway. Wanted Redridge gnolls. A job well done deserves a reward, wouldn't you say? Don't spend this all in one place, Hunter. Better to spread it around, if you catch my drift. Choose your reward. And it was the cloak that I wanted.
Be careful.
Oh, that's right. I think they ended up in a different... Where'd they go? Oh, right. Boots, and it was a cloak. Yes. Right. Hang on. I'm gonna check something. See if the text for that other quest. There we go. What the heck? But it's actually Come on. Hello. I don't want to scroll down, I want to scroll sideways. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. I'll put these in the pot right away. Dinner should be ready in a few hours. Thank you, darling. Okay, right. That's done. Now we can go on to Lakeshire. Down is always easier than up, in my opinion. So both my quests are there in Lakeshire. And the comment about sticking to roads, I admit when I first started playing World of Warcraft, I tended to ignore the roads. I would just take whatever, I'd see, this is where I need to go. I'm gonna go straight there, screw the roads. Not a good idea, because roads generally keep you safe from monsters that are roaming around. Generally. But if you're walking straight through and ignoring all the roads, then it's your fault for getting attacked. Oh, you know what this means? And now I can ride, basically. I can now also, that was the giddy up, was I could ride summon mounts. And Worgen had this running wild ability. They tried to do, from my understanding, they tried to do something similar with Tauren, but it didn't quite function the same way, and it was just a pain in the butt. So they removed that functionality because it wasn't very functional. Oh, I forgot to go over, there's actually a taxi over across the lake. Let's see. Collections. As you to trade just 6 springs to an innkeeper in a different place to change your home location. This basically serves the same function as the Hearthstone. After the least flickering fire in your wake for 5 minutes. After last week's stream, I actually picked up a bunch of took care of the quests that one innkeeper had. So these are your pets. So I can actually use a horse, or a griffin, or an emerald drake, or an elk. This is the Draenei mount. This is actually from one of the races that is introduced in Northrend. You can actually play the race. Another drake, and Face Hunter. It's a type of lizard. So if I don't want to run on all fours, I can ride a horse. So here's the taxi. Nice thing about World of Warcraft is that you're not dismounted if you talk to someone. You'd have to dismount yourself or run into a building, basically. What's this? We'll get you out of there, Foreman. Just hang on. He's stuck. Somebody please get Rock off me. Here's a forge and anvil for blacksmithing. And here's someone to talk to for blacksmithing and mining supplies. Tradeswoman has other supplies, so does she. I think there's slightly different things available. And here's a mailbox, and this is the inn. Bowyer, innkeeper. Dee. What's going on? Big Earl. Dumpy. Dumpy is a dwarf, in case people hadn't realized that. You notice most of the people here... But here's another dwarf. Most of the people are human. I wonder... Oh. The fox I was thinking of isn't in Redridge, it's in Lakeshire. There's one in Redridge, though. Oh, just forest stalker, found in the northeastern forest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of a specific rare, and it's in Lakeshire, which is where dwarves start. Let's see. Dunmorrow. Oh no, it's actually this here. Maybe I'll make a trip there. Probably not on stream. We'll see. Okay. Da-da-da. Go in the town hall. Look at all these people standing in line. What are you all in line for? I'm gonna cut. Sorry, dudes. I gotta talk.
What can I do for you?
Redridge is awash in chaos.
Go
Parker's
with honor,
report.
friend.
Where did I put my monocle? Conacher, is that you?
For the Alliance.
Magistrate Solomon puts on his monocle. Oh, you're not Conacher. What have you got there? Magistrate Solomon takes Parker's report from you. Oh, for pity's sake, Yowler again? I think it's kind of a wink at the fact that enemy mobs respawn. We must prepare! More of our citizens go missing every day. We think that the gnolls are responsible, but we have no idea where they are taking them. If you will help us to defeat the gnolls and find our people, you must be properly equipped. Unfortunately, we are all out of gnome quarters. Without a gnome quarter, there is no way for us to communicate with you when you are in the field. Well, our last good gnome quarter was stolen by marauding murlocs last week. You will have to go to Lake Everstill, east of here, and recover it. Recover the gnome quarter.
Bless you.
But to the kingdom. I heard about the Defias making a return. Terrible news. I wish I had better news. It would appear that Lakeshire is under attack. We are losing citizens left and right. Our own guards are spread far too thin to handle the situation. We need a hero to step up.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. This is Conacher. This is who he was thought we were. Lake Everstill cleanup. So here's called Deskwood. We are going to ignore that for the moment.
See you later.
Headed out to Lake Everstill. You'll be happy to know that we currently have a bounty on murlocs. Kill as many as you can and be rewarded. Any murloc will do. All you need to do is kill indiscriminately. You'll find Lake Everstill directly east of Lakeshire. It's a lake. Has water in it. Any of this ring a bell? Kill any 10 murlocs in Lake Everstill. built a recurring raid, so I guess that's what I'm gonna pick.
Safe travels. See you around.
I'm gonna ignore that. Don't need the hero's call. Probably not until next week, depending on how this goes. Okay, and there is another quest over here. Normally I ignore this quest, but since I'm streaming, may as well. Nice big dock. Sean and Nita. They're kids with kitty. I think my necklace fell in the lake. My daddy got it for me and he's going to be mad now. Hello there, ma'am. Do you have a little time that you could help us out? Please? Nita's necklace. My friend Nita lost her necklace and we can't find it. We've been fishing all day right here and we've looked around here already. The only thing I can think of is that it fell into the lake. Our parents don't want us to swim in the lake. My mom says there's some mean things underwater. Though you aren't scared of mean things. Could you find it for her, please? Find Nita's necklace. Woo! Swoosh. Down. Okay. I don't even remember where it is. So it's somewhere around here. But yeah, I haven't done... like I said, I tend to ignore this quest. So, I don't remember where it is. But yeah, this is why their parents didn't want them swimming in the lake. Oh, I can't skin. Gotta catch my breath. Don't think the eels have it. I think it's just somewhere on the lake bed. I was gonna say seabed. This is a lake, not the sea. I think there would be some sort of sparkling to indicate. Oh, no, that's just the eel bag held earlier. Yeah, I know I've done this before, like 1 or 2 times, but it's so annoying that I just generally ignore it. I mean, I could look it up. But where's the fun in that? feel like it wouldn't be on the other side of the bridge. They've been on this side. They've been fishing over here, so why would it be over on the other side? And I mean, this I think is supposed to be the source of the lake. So that suggests that the current would actually be towards this direction. Why am I humming that? I don't know. There isn't really music in this song? That's weird. I mean, I can kind of get there not being music underwater. So I did look it up, and apparently it's in various places along here. So it's not necessarily in the same place it was last time I did this, which I don't even remember when I last did it. So some games you can't even fight underwater. Other games, your fighting style changes completely when you're underwater. And still others are like World of Warcraft, where it doesn't matter if you're underwater or not, you still have to fight. Fight, fight, fight! Okay, I've been down here so long that the mobs I killed have respawned. There it is. need is necklace. There we go. Whew. Ha, 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 ha. Gotta catch my breath. Huh. I don't think dark flight affects swimming speed. Oh, there, ma'am. Do you have a little time that you could help us out, please? I think my necklace fell in the lake. My daddy got it for me. It's going to be red now. Hi, I missed my necklace. My daddy got it for me. Daddy says that there are monsters in the lake. Did you beat up any monsters? Thank you for finding my necklace, Miss Hunter. You are very kind. My kitty thanks you too. Isn't that right, FC? Meow. I know how to speak kitty, and FC said thank you. Okay. Alrighty. On to the actual proper quests. Now, obviously, you can only use running wild if you're in Worgen form. If you're in human form and you want to ride anywhere, you need to use a natural mount. Okay, so this is the Murlocs are over here. And we were going to be killing Murlocs anyway to get the gnome quarters, so I may as well profit. There's the gnome quarter. Another rare. Stop following me. Focus on my pet.
It's too far away.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, 3 more. Coming over this way because, oh, a dragon. Snarl flare. Yeah, I'm coming over this way because it's closer to where I would need to get out to actually turn in the quest anyway, so might as well. Oh, he's a rare. Interesting. Level 17 and I'm level 20, almost 21. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, where's my skin at? Oh, I am way too low. But yeah, you notice that the Gore-Tusk is level 15, and I can skin it. By the time my skin gets high enough, I won't be able to, the body of the dragon will probably despawn. Well, that just bumped me up to level 60 skinning. I wonder. Yep. So there's a tooltip that shows up down here, and it'll indicate if a mob is skinnable, and the color of the text for skinnable indicates if you can skin it or not. If it's orange, you can skin it. If it's red, you cannot. If it's yellow, you can. If it's green, you can. If it's gray, you can. It's just, if it's gray, then you're definitely not going to get a skill up. But if it's green, yellow, or orange, then you will get a skill up. The chances of a skill up changes depending on what color. Orange, you're guaranteed a skill up. Yellow, most likely. Green, maybe.
Open for
Here,
business.
have some junk. I don't want that. That's...
Farewell.
Okay, so that gives me a little more space in my bags. Right, we need to go this way.
How are you?
Like aerosol cleanup.
See you later.
That ought to teach those Morlocks a lesson. Hopefully the next time they decide to raid our town, they'll think twice. We both know that won't happen. Of course not. That's a recurring thing.
Have a good
I don't want the Heroes Call to Duskwood yet.
King's honor, friend.
Have you recovered the gnome quarter?
Life bless you.
Excellent. Let me make a few adjustments here and we should be good to go.
For the Alliance.
The gnome quarter. Tuning the gnome quarter. The gnome quarter looks to be in working order. I've got you all hooked up. Now we just need to tune the gnome quarter for reception. Head north out of Lakeshire and follow the road up to the graveyard. Once you're... Excuse me. Reach the graveyard, I'll attempt to transmit. Quest objectives. Go to Lakeshire Graveyard to tune the gnome quarter.
Bless you.
Okay, so you just have that. Alright. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've been almost done with my sodas, so that all that went through the system. All I'm saying. Hurts so bad.
Light be with you.
Like a fart in the wind. We were raided last night, or perhaps it was the night before. I'm not really sure when it was, as I haven't had a wink of sleep in the last 3 days. I'm probably delusional at this point. Listen, Knowles raided our supply stores and took off with everything. Just like a fart in the wind. They were in and they were out. My soldiers saw them running back towards the canyons northwest of here. Recover our supplies, Hunter. Cover 8 Redridge supply crates. Choose from gloves, which are cloth, ventilated leggings. Those are intellect, starvation vests. This would be an upgrade. Cloak of Insomnia, that is
For the Alliance.
paladins and warriors. Okay, before I do that, where's graveyard? Here it is. Tuning the gnome quarter. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. Can you hear me just on it? Is this thing on? Ah, yes, I see you there now. Let's get to work. Canyon romp. The gnome quarter hums. The first order of business is a romp through the Redridge canyons directly north of Lakeshire. Kill every gnome that you see. Whoops, did I say gnome? I meant gnoll. Kill every gnoll that you see. Take their collars as proof of deed. I must warn you, Justana, while you are out there, watch out for ettins. My scouts have reported seeing huge, bloodthirsty ettins roaming the canyons lately. Stay out of their way if you want to remain alive. Solomon out. I'll be in touch. Since you didn't say over and out. Ugh. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, that's the hero's call. Yeah, so ettins are basically giants. So there we go. Onward! Oh my gosh, there's, I think, let's see, yeah, this is a rare. I usually see them south of the lake. Dirt stained scroll. What? Sad begins the quest. He who controls the ettins. You stumbled upon a Knoll document. The Knoll that wrote this propaganda is semi-literate. Brothers of Yowler, hear Dirtpaw. Dirtpaw gave an orb from orcs. Dirtpaw control ettin things. Dirtpaw crush humies. Come get Dirtpaw graph in Ruthven cabin. Cave is west, hidden in canyon. It's a paw print as a signature. There also appears to be a bite taken out of the scroll. You should probably investigate. Gil Ardo Dirtpaw. Okay. So this is an ettin. He's level 18, I'm level 21. I could probably take him. I'm pretty sure I have taken an ettin before because I was so much higher level. Okay, that's 2. Oh look, there's sparkling grates. I may end up fighting an ettin, but if you are actual level 18, don't attack the ettins. Run away from them. I would only attack them because my level is enough higher than them that I'd win. But if your level is the same as theirs or lower, do not attack. That's what the gold dragon around the portrait means, is they're an elite. Silver means they're rare. Gold means they're elite, and all the bosses in the dungeons are gold. And if he gets close enough, you'll probably notice my screen shaking. Just keep going this way. Da 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 da. Oh, a lot more of them. Okay. There. People. I'm waiting to see where to look. Okay, going that way. Did you recover those collars? The gnome quarter crackles and pops. Good work, Jason. I've just been handed some important information. It would appear that our most hated enemy, the Blackrock Orcs, have wised up. The gnome quarter whirs as a compartment opens up. I've transferred a few silver over to you for the gnoll kills. They've wised up. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. It would appear that the Blackrock Orcs have finally wised up. I'm getting reports that they're joining forces with the gnolls and planning an attack. I want details, Jasana. I need you to check out Redband Caverns located in the western region of Redridge Canyons. Look for orcs with dark skin. Kill any that you encounter and search their corpses for information. Solomon out. Cover the Blackrock Orc missive. Funny, I'm heading that way anyway. Oops, not that. I will need to take care of that. Okay. Ardo Dirtpaw. Oh look! Yowler! Another Yowler. Ugh. Gross. Look at all those crates that he has stockpiled. Now you may attack. Leave my crap alone. Okay. So most orcs in World of Warcraft are actually green. These orcs are gray. And there's a missive. What have you found out? The gnome quarter buzzes and whirs. Just put the missive in a little compartment and I'll read it. I am fluent in Orcish. They're distraught yell in the background. It looks like these orcs are here under the direct command of Yowler. That means Yowler must have the orc invasion plan. The gnome Yowler must die. The gnome quarter hunts. I already killed him. You need to find Yowler, just on a hill. He'll be located somewhere in the northern region of Redridge Canyons. Kill that mongrel and search his corpse for the Blackrock invasion plans. Should you succeed, bring the plans to me over at the town hall in Lakeshire. Solomon out. Kill Yowler and cover the Blackrock invasion plans. Escalation breeches, that's cloth. Mongrel leggings, that's leather. And would definitely be an upgrade. Okay. We have not found our dirt paw, so further in. He says this will give Yowler time to respawn. Oh, I've been sleeping on that. I used the scatter shot ability, which keeps them from closing distance. I mean, it said that. I just
I need to get closer.
yeah. There he is up there. Okay, gotta remember how to get to him. Even if I had flying, it wouldn't do me any good in a cave, because you cannot mount up inside in World of Warcraft. You notice my brown horse and running wild abilities are dark, which means I cannot activate them. That's one of the nice things about FF14 is you can actually mount up inside. Though, generally speaking, I don't, just out of force of habit. This is great for miners because there's all kinds of ore you can mine in here. Mostly tin, I think, but I'm pretty sure there's some copper as well. Yeah, that's tin right there. Yeah, the tooltip that appears when you mouse over something that's click-onable. It usually appears down here in the corner. Die. The orb hisses as you touch it. Upon touching the orb, you hear a faint click. You remove the orb from the pedestal. You now control the orb, therefore you now control the ettins. Maybe you could use an ettin to remove the huge boulder currently crushing Foreman Oslo over at Lakeshire. Find an ettin and use the orb on the ettin. Then head over to Lakeshire. Use the ettin control orb to control an ettin, and then use the ettin control orb on your subdued canyon ettin to lift the huge boulder off of Foreman Oslo at Lakeshire. Okay, now I can leave. And go kill Yowler again. Come on. Where are you? There you are. I had to wait for my pet to catch up. Alright, I cleared all this part of the cave, so shouldn't have a problem sneaking back out. And there's copper. Ooh. And this is silver. Too bad I am not a miner on this character. Say la vie. Okay. Back this way. Try not to aggro the gnolls. Yowler was over this way. And oh look, he's back. Die. Blackrock invasion plan. There we go. Okay, then the ettin was this direction. Sometimes players who are like farming herbs and ore in this area, sometimes if they're doing that at a higher level, because I think some players like to just wait until they have flying to do that, they will actually go ahead and just kill the ettin because you need to be level 60 in order to fly. So if they can fly, then they can certainly kill a level 18 elite ettin. I think there's actually 2 that roam this area. I need to find one of them. But actually it's a good thing that I'm finding it over here because, okay, so.
It's too far away.
No, don't attack. Should have dismissed my pet. Okay. Because basically have an ettin following you, and spam the butt to have him follow you for a great distance because look at how massive he is next to me. Okay. Ah! Ah! Rock not so heavy, you puny humies. Where Tro? Tro on bridge? No, anywhere but the bridge. Okay, me Tro in water. Wah! Foreman also saved. Bye bye, Daddy. He says Daddy regardless. There we go.
Greetings.
Did you recover the supplies?
Be careful.
Thank you, citizen. Without you, we would have starved or worse, been forced to go out and get food for ourselves. Okay, that's cloth, that's intellect, that's agility, and that's strength. So that's definitely
Go with honor, friend.
my best option. Good. Okay. My spouse has gone missing. Can't forget about re-election magistrate. My spouse has gone missing. Please help. So that's basically what all these people are here about because their loved ones have gone missing, and apparently Solomon hasn't done anything to find them.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Do you have the Blackrock invasion plans?
Go with honor.
That is it. Solomon takes the plans from you and begins reading. Shadowhide army? Damn those orcs to hell. These invasion plans speak of a massive buildup of orcish and Gnoll forces in the east. Looks like Gathil Zog, the Blackrock general, is preparing to march his armies across Lakeshire and attack Stormwind directly. That's cloth, so it's intellect. On roll like this is agility. I lose stamina, but I gain agility.
For the Alliance.
You used an ettin to remove the boulder that was crushing Foreman Oslo. Incredible work, Chisana. Oslo will be grateful once he regains his composure.
Be careful.
Okay. We're finished. I might as well call for an evacuation now and clear out Lakeshire before the orcs march. What have we... And right when we finish building that damn bridge, what hope is there, Justana? There is hope, Solomon. What hope, Colonel? What could possibly save us from impending assault? He served 248 consecutive tours of duty across the First, Second, and Third Wars, captured 5 years ago by a battalion of filthy, pig-sucking Black Rocks 5 clicks out from the southern DMZ. If you don't do something about these gnolls, we will. Tortured and kept alive as a urinal for young orc warriors for 5 years. John J. Keeshan. The gnolls have never been this aggressive. Keeshan's alive? I thought he died. He's alive, all right, and been living like an outcast in Lakeshire for the past 5 months. Or haven't you noticed? No, enough chatter. We've got people to save.
Need help?
John J. Keeshan. I think he's supposed to be a reference to someone. There it is. Okay, Oh, Keeshan does show up before Cataclysm. Okay, his name and the nature of the quest he gives in Cataclysm are a reference to John Rambo. A similar note, his story seems to have several references to the Vietnam War. Field Marshal Terravane was another NPC referencing John Rambo, but he was less known. His name may also be a reference to children's television actor Bob Keeshan, who was once rumored to have fought in Iwo Jima. When he made that reference to the DMZ, I thought it was a reference to Vietnam.
Alliance.
John J. Keeshan. You ever heard of John Keeshan, Justana? I was his commanding officer throughout all 3 Great Wars. Let me tell you, that man has killed many orcs, more orcs than any man alive. If anyone can stop the Blackrock orc invasion, it's John J. Keeshan. We need to get him to help us, or Lakeshire will be nothing more than a mound of rubble and ash after that massive Blackrock army marches through to Elwyn. I heard he was fighting in the underground fight club at the Lakeshire Inn. Find him and tell him everything you know. Enlist help of John J. Keeshan at the Lakeshire Inn in Lakeshire.
Go with honor, friend.
So I think my sibling actually had a bit of a crush on Keeshan. I'm like, he's cool, but That's definitely not an upgrade. So small barnacle clam, if you open them, you'll definitely get clam meat, and sometimes you'll also get pearls. So you get something, meat you can cook, and you can also possibly get pearls, which are used in some crafting recipes.
You need something?
Let me browse your goods. I don't need milk. I don't need anything to... I don't need drinks. Yeah. If you listen carefully underneath the music, you can hear grunting and sounds of people fighting. That's the underground fight club Troutman mentioned.
Go with honor, friend.
And that's actually down here, where I popped in earlier. This time, it's Keeshan fighting Big Earl. Oh my goodness, Big Earl is big. Woo! Yo! Help you. Help these people? These people that would rather spit on me than crack a smile? This ain't my war. They asked me to fight in those wars. I didn't ask them. Did what I had to do to win. So I ended up getting captured by those filthy, corrupt, swilling maggot orcs. And for 5 long years, they used me as a toilet. Finally, I break out and head back to my hometown. And what do I get? People spitting on me, protesting me, calling me a baby orc killer, and all kinds of vile crap. No, I don't think I'll be helping you. You go back to Troutman and you tell him that this ain't my war. Return to Colonel Troutman. Okay, that's also a reference to the Vietnam War because there were so many protests against it in America, and veterans actually, if they didn't want to be spat on and the like, stopped wearing their uniforms in public. A friend of my mom's, her husband, fought in Vietnam War, and she's a little torqued about that attitude towards veterans, Vietnam veterans in particular. So she has no sympathy for the people who protested the war because of the way they treated her husband.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
I'm not giving up on him, Jasana, and I'm not giving up on Redridge. We need to boost his spirits, rouse the slumbering monster within him.
Be careful.
Weapons of war.
Light bless you.
What I'm about to ask of you isn't going to be easy to accomplish, Jasana. Keeshan left everything back there in that orc prison, and I'm not just talking about his soul or his will to live. If we're going to get Johnny ready for war, we need to recover his prized possessions. The orcs now hold Keeshan's bow and his survival knife. Head to Altar's Mill, east of here, and look for 2 orc lieutenants, Murdunk and Homework. They've got Keeshan's gear. Get it back. I'll be in touch via Gnome Quarter. Recover Keeshan's bow and Keeshan's survival knife.
Be careful.
In search of Bravo Company.
For the Alliance.
If you and Keeshan are going to defend Lakeshire, we're going to need to find his old battalion. Last I heard, all of them, Messner, Jorgensen, Krakauer, and Danforth, were captured by the Blackrock Orcs. Now, I don't know where they could possibly be, or if they're even alive, but I'd be a damn fool if I didn't ask you to try and find them. Search Altar's Mill, east of here, for any clues.
Go with honor, friend.
Search Altar's Mill for any hint of Bravo Company, or whatever. I forgot exactly what the objective was. Oh, I forgot this upcoming quest, to actually rescue the first member of Bravo Company. It's a bit of a pain.
Good day to you.
Surveying equipment. Ah, my savior. I've heard that you're on a mission to save Lakeshire and my bridge. Yep, worked too damn long on that thing to let it get destroyed by an army of marauding orc monsters. Listen, if you're headed up north towards Render's camp, would you do me a solid and get me some spyglasses from the Blackrock trackers up there? I could sure use them for my new surveying gear. Cover 5 Blackrock spyglasses. That's cloth. That's intellect. So actually, 275, 239, 616.
Safe
So
travel.
it looks like I'm grabbing the shield.
Light be with you.
Render's army, heading up north, eh? How about you wage your own little war against the Blackrock monsters? What do you say, Jasana? Kill any Blackrock orc that you see at Altar's Mill or Render's camp. Kill until your skin turns red from their blood splatter, then come back to me and I'll pay you handsomely. Might not stop the Blackrock invasion, but I'll sure put a kink in their plans. Kill any 5 Blackrock orcs in Altar's Mill or Render's
Light
camp.
bless you.
This is why it's a good idea to pick up side quests, because you'll get credit for doing this kind of stuff anyway. I thought it was a reference to Rambo, honestly. Okay, we still got time. I was checking how long I've been streaming. About an hour and a half. Okay. Oh, you're just random. Okay. forgot about Disengage too. It's a similar ability in FF14, and I've actually jumped back off a cliff. I didn't mean to use it, but I accidentally hit it when I was trying to use another ability, and gone. Whoops. And of course, since I was fighting a mob, down I went. I didn't just go off the cliff, I died. But that's how it be sometimes.
I need to target something first.
Okay. So there, you can see that there's a yellow question mark here. That means I'm on the right track. Gotcha. Messner. Keeshan? You mean Johnny's alive? You bet your sweet behind I'll help, but you gotta get me out of this damn cage. Breaking out is hard to do. The key to this cage is stored in a pouch over at the ward den, just north of our location. The problem is that the pouch is resting safely atop a tree stump, and there's a sea of bloodthirsty man-killing wards. You've got one shot to get that key without waking up any of those sleeping wards. Head to the ward den and find a way into the center. Tread carefully and watch out for the Blackrock ward captain. Get the key and return to me. If you got it, pet, I'd recommend telling it to stay back. Retrieve Messner's cave key. Cage key. There we go. Okay, so this is definitely one where you want to dismiss. Survive pet. Okay, I can do this. Now, as a rogue, that's easy. You can actually just stealth in. But, even this much higher, even at this level compared to, actually I should, well, I didn't mean to summon my dog, but okay. Even at this level, I want to be careful. Those wargs will, if you disturb the wargs, you're gone. So I think what I have done before is I've gone ahead and I've let them kill me. Then I respawned right where the key is, grabbed the key, let them kill me again, and then respawned. Well, I need to kill these dudes anyway. And just respawned further away. So just take advantage of the way it works. Did you terminate Murduncan homework? The gnome quarter buzzes with energy. Come in, Jason. Do you copy? Tropeman here. Great job on getting Keeshan's weapons back. Now there's one final mission you have to run. Are you up to the challenge? His gear alone won't be enough, Jason. His heart must also be in this battle. To capture that, we need items of sentimental value. The Blackrock Orcs of Render's Camp, located in the north, hold 2 such items that belong to Keeshan. Get up there and search their coffers for Keeshan's headband and a jade amulet left to him by his wife, who was brutally killed during a Blackrock Orc invasion. Bring them back to me should you succeed. And they respawned super quick. Of course they did. Come back here. Ignore them. So so you can see all those Z's floating up. Those are the wards. Oh good, and that, or that. Okay, we're gonna dismiss you. And there's an orc on a ward. Okay, wow, that worked. Okay. Okie dokie. Didn't even have to die and respawn. Awesome. I've done that before. Did you get the cage key? It's payback time! Where's the rest of my crew? I don't know Jorgensen. I don't know where Krakow or Danforth are, but Jorgensen was being held at Render's camp northwest of here. I was in the same crap-filled cage with him before they relocated me to Alther's Mill. If we're gonna get him out, we'll need the key. A stone-cold witch from hell known as Utroka, the key mistress, holds on tight to that thing. We'll have to tell her if we're going to get Jorgensen's cage key. She's up north in the valley leading to the burning steps. Let's go, kid. Retrieve Jorgensen's cage key. So, Messner is a fire mage, as you can probably tell. I need to use the restroom. Yeah, by the time I'm done with these quests, I'll probably go overload doing these quests. But by the time I'm done with them, I should be, oh, that's not going to increase my skinny. Oh, no, it is. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's just what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, by the time I get through these quests, I'll definitely be over the time that I normally set aside for streaming. But they're not a, it's not a good place to pause. The toes on the characters, at least the human and orc characters, are kind of funky. I'm not even going to try to read the orcish. Being a mage has its advantages, but the laundry bills are hell to pay. So I'm mainly killing the gore tests to work on my skinny. I think I'm gonna go Dalaran after this over. Help him get that city up and floating. If I remember correctly, it's already up and floating. Yeah, she has the gold around her name, and you can see that we're having a little trouble killing her, even with Messner helping. Jorgensen's cage key. Okay. These guys, on the other hand, are easy. Comparatively speaking. I still need 2 more spyglasses. Okay. So the summoners are warlocks because they have the imp minion. Only warlocks can have imps as minions. We all owe our lives to Keeshan. He saved our hides 100 times. There's another tracker. How did you get up there, my dude? Oh, this way. Okay. Okay. That's all the spyglasses. Payback's gonna hurt. That's what he said. Messner! Damn, it's good to see a friendly face. Get me out of here! I know they're holding Krakauer and Danforth. We gotta hurry. Hurry, they were prepping those two for a sacrifice.
I seen you around here before.
Oh! I had no idea there was someone here I could sell shit to. Good idea.
Catch you on the flip side.
Huh. I did not know about that. Come here, you. Krakauer is up on the chopping block as we speak. The orcs brought in a Gurubashi witch doctor to perform a dark ritual on him. We need to kill that troll to free Krakauer. Let's go. He's just inside the cave here. Hang a right at the first fork. Okay. Now, Jorgensen is a paladin. You can tell that by the fact that he's, by some of the stuff that, the abilities that he uses.
I need a target.
Obviously, there's only so much he can do with his fists. So I've already long since finished the Kill Blackrock Orcs quest, but I've not finished rescuing Jorgensen Keeshan's friends. Yeah, over here. I honestly figured I wouldn't get You ever seen Keeshan kill an orc? It's a sight to behold, lady. There's no way I'm going to finish this. I knew I wouldn't finish it today, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it next week. Now, the searing totem means that the Redridge track is a shaman. Krakauer. What? Where am I? What happened? Messner? Jorgensen? Oh my gosh! To get to Danforth, it might already be too late. Okay, let's move away from here before they respawn. And last but not least, Danforth. Danforth's being tortured on the other side of the cave. There's no telling what state he's in by now. We need to get over there and save him. Overlord Barbarius has the key to the lever holding Danforth up. We work together as a team and we can kill that bastard, Barbarius. Once Barbarius is dead, we use his key to get Danforth down and get out of here. Ready? Kill Overlord Barbarius and recover that the Blackrock lever key. Use the Blackrock lever key to free Danforth. So some people have talked about not turning in the quest after you rescue Danforth, and then just taking all 4 of these dudes with you to Duskwood to quest in there. He's an concern for a rude awakening once Bravo Company is back up and running. But honestly, it's more hassle than it's worth, and you should be fine as long as your gear is pretty decent and you keep up with your training. Krakauer and Danforth are both warriors. And you can tell what kind of warriors by the weapons that they wield as they have weapons. What's up with the bridge in Lakeshire? Also ever finished building it?
I need a target.
Well, look at that. The team's all here. Everyone but Keeshan. About damn time you sissies showed up. My arms are getting tired. Return of the Bravo Company. I don't know who you are, Missy, but you've earned the respect and admiration of the Bravo Company. You've managed to save all our hides and kill a boatload of orcs in the process. Now we return the favor. Get back to Lakeshire and report to Colonel Troutman. We'll find Johnny and deliver the good news in person. With the Bravo Company back in action, these orcs don't stand a chance. Report to Colonel Troutman in Lakeshire, at Lakeshire and Redridge. So yeah, all the quests to turn in, and then yeah, that'll be it for today. I don't feel like continuing. It's weird, my butt hurts. Not sure why. I'm not sure I want to know why either. Okay. Let's go. All those orcs I killed are back. called this Bravo Company. When things needed killing, we did the spilling of blood. Veteran gloves. Jorgensen is real dainty, by the way. He's a paladin, so be careful what you say around him or you're liable to make him cry. Real funny, Danforth. So basically people are like, yeah, don't bother turning in the Return of Bravo Company quest. Just take them with you to Darkshire and blah blah blah. And I'm like, nah, not worth it. I tried it.
Well,
Wasn't worth it. Render's Army, you probably bought us another day. Maybe two. Nice work, Justana.
be careful.
What can I do?
Did you recover the spy glasses?
See you later.
Fantastic work, Justana. These will come in handy for our next project, the Lakeshire Super Bridge, meant to traverse the length of length ever so. Should be done in 20 or so years, give or take a decade or two. So neither of these are upgrades for me. I mean, this is cloth. I don't really wear cloth, so we'll do that.
Have a good one.
I can eventually wear mail armor, but that's level 40. Turn to Colonel Troutman. And I'm on 2 feet instead of 4.
Need help? Go with honor.
Colonel Troutman salutes. Unbelievable work, Jasana. You've managed to rescue the entire Bravo Company from the clutches of Blackrock Orcs. With Keeshan's team rescued and Keeshan's belongings returned, there's no way Keeshan could refuse us.
For the Alliance. Light bless you.
Did you locate the headband and amulet?
Go with honor.
I hope with these items and his crew all rescued, he'll have a change of heart. We can't do this without Keeshan. So that's intellect, so that's... And I need agility, so that's 43, 290, so that.
Be careful.
They drew first blood. Take this bundle of Keeshan's possessions and head back to the Lakeshire in basement. Bravo Company is already there talking to Keeshan. Mind him of who drew first blood. Sana, Lakeshire needs Keeshan. The Alliance needs Keeshan. Dismiss, soldier.
For the Alliance.
So yeah, the Bravo Company doesn't say anything. They just despawn once you turn in the quest. Yep. No sense of fighting. There's Big Earl on the floor. Okay, so now you can see the Bravo Company all has gear now. Jorgensen's wearing plate armor with two-handed sword. That means he's a ret paladin. Krakauer is wearing boob armor, I guess you could call it, and has two weapons, so he's a dual-wielding warrior. Danforth is wearing plate armor with a sword and shield, so he's a protection warrior. And Messner is wearing cloth armor with a staff, which means he's a mage, which you already knew. You again. Keeshan's possessions. Keeshan takes a bundle from you and opens it. My bow and knife. Where did you... Jade's amulet! My darling Jade. Keeshan picks up his red headband. We got orcs to kill. It's never over. Those Blackrock orcs are gonna need an army to handle the Bravo Company and you, Jasana. When you're ready to go, meet us at the dock facing Lake Everstill and we'll set up on my riverboat for Camp Everstill on the other side of the lake. See you there, Jasana. Looks like we got a war to win. Pain train incoming! Johnny's back, baby! Yeah!
Need help?
I'm not high enough to do this. Okay, guess all that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that.
Safe travels.
Okay. And now that's going to be stuck there in the corner until I log out and back in. I don't know why it does that. Fishing supplies.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh,
See you around.
I got rid of the thing. Okay. Alright. That's how I get rid of the recipes up in the corner. Got it. Okay, through. Let's go ahead and head on over. Okay, so whoop. Whoops. Oh, I can't even stand it. Alright. Oh, I have to hop in. Okay. So we got Keeshan up front, Krakauer and Jorgensen behind him, Danforth at the back, Messner facing back, and I guess I'm going to be sitting next to Danforth. Yep. Take us out, Messner. You got it, Johnny. Well, that's one way to do it. Whee. That is a huge shark. We're here, we're here. Everybody out. Okay. John J. Keeshan. Danforth, report. Blackrock horse flew up the bridge lead to Stonewatch Keep. Fundamental assault is out of the question. Krakauer? 2 ways to get behind enemy lines, Johnny. 3 if you count being dead. North through Arthur's Mill, but we'd have to cut through an army of bloodthirsty wargs through south through Render's Valley. Jorgensen, what do you have on Render's Valley? Blackhawks all over the damn place, Johnny. 1 main tower at the choke and 2 smaller huts. It's a death trap. Death trap, eh? Messner, I got a plan. Gonna need some C4M. C4M? Where the hell am I gonna get C4M from, Johnny? Not my problem, Messner. Make it happen. Jasana, get your crap ready. I'm sending you out into the field.
Well met.
It's orc killing time.
Go with honor, friend.
Point of contact, Brubaker. Before we get to a damn thing, we need to get a fuel kit together. You'll help with that, Jasana. There's also a matter of scouting. Thankfully for that, we got some help from Stormwind. An old war buddy of mine, Brubaker, was sent here by SA-7 to scout around for us. You're to meet him in the field, just south of here. Meet up with Brubaker and find out what he knows.
Be careful.
So I'm actually not going to pick up these other ones. I'll save it for next time.
What
to
can I
fly
do
back
for
to
you?
Lakeshire.
Safe travel.
I mainly want to get over there for the taxi point, because it'll make it easier to resume the quest next week. Okay. Oh. Right, because the horse changes size depending on what race you are. Okay. Alright, that's it for today. Next week we'll pick up, hopefully finish in Redridge. So thank you all for watching, joining, whatever. Next Sunday we will be starting Butterfly Soup. I know I said I would start it last Sunday, but I decided to redo the second half of A Fairy's Tale instead. But Sunday for sure I'm going to start Butterfly Soup. We'll see how long it takes me. And then next Wednesday we'll be back in World of Warcraft. And like I said, finishing up Redridge. And then maybe Thursday. No guarantees. And I don't know what I'll be doing on Thursday if I do go ahead and stream. Maybe I'll surprise everybody and myself. So take care. Thanks everyone for coming on by. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, if you are watching this on YouTube, it is a pre-recorded. It is not live. So I might watch the premiere and chat a bit, but I'm not going to make any guarantees in that regard. So take care, and I hope you have a great day. And if you celebrate Father's Day last Sunday, I hope it was a good one. And if you don't celebrate Father's Day, I hope you had a good day. Take care. Bye.